Hi guys, and welcome to Babble Picks. Today is pretty interesting. As you probably noticed, I'm doing a bit of a closet cosplay. I'm sorry, this wig is really ratty. I'm doing a bit of a closet cosplay of Scarlet Witch, aka Wanda Maximoff from the MCU. Just because I really love the character, but also because today I'm bringing you my custom Infinity War / Endgame Scarlet Witch minifigure. You won't be able to see her very well right now because I'm in the shot, but I'll give you a better look at her in a bit. But that is what we're doing today. I'm going to tell you which pieces I used to make her, where I got them, and before I get into all that and before I start this video, if you do like this video and you enjoy seeing me being a bit silly in my cosplay, make sure to give it a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe to see more, and do leave me a comment, tell me what you think of my cosplay or my custom minifigure, or tell me if there's any minifigures you'd like to see me have a go at making in the future, if there's any characters you'd like to see, because I've got some ideas but I can always use more, so please do suggest some nice things in the comments. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so here is my custom Scarlet Witch minifigure up close, and I think she looks absolutely incredible. You can see she's got arm printing and stuff, and here she is from the back. She looks great. I'm really happy with how she turned out. I'm going to tell you which pieces I used and how you can make her yourself, and then I'm also going to make comparisons between her and the new official Lego Endgame Scarlet Witch minifigure. So let's get into it. Okay, so this was the first custom Scarlet Witch minifigure that I ordered to make the Scarlet Witch that you just saw, and the main thing I wanted from this was the hair. I absolutely adore this hairpiece, and I think it's the perfect hairpiece for Scarlet Witch in Endgame / Infinity War, because she has orange hair and I feel like the hair shape is perfect as well. It is of course the Elizabeth Swann hairpiece from Pirates of the Caribbean, recoloured in dark orange. I wasn't crazy about the face on this custom minifigure. I do like the outfit print though. I can give you a good look at that. The outfit print on this is really nice, and I was tempted to use this one. I did almost go with this one. It's a very nice outfit print. Very detailed. A lot of printing all around the back and the front and the sides of the legs. I do really like the leg printing as well, but it just felt a bit too much, and the other one felt a bit more accurate from the other custom minifigure that I ordered, which I'll show you in a bit. But this one just felt a bit inaccurate. Also, these power colour pieces are in pink, and I do not like that. Just like I do not like how Lego is the official Scarlet Witch from Lego is. They're sticking with the pink power pieces, which is inaccurate and just doesn't look right. So I do not like that. So the only thing that I ended up taking from this custom minifigure was the hairpiece, but I did not mind that. I got this for £2.99 with free postage and packaging, which is not a lot. And considering how much I paid for hairpieces and pieces before from like Firestar Toys and stuff, £3 is not a lot for a really good custom hairpiece like this, you know? So I am absolutely fine paying that. But that's what you'll need if you want to get your hands on this hairpiece, and that's where you can find that. I got it on eBay. I got it on eBay for £2.99, custom Scarlet Witch minifigure. Okay, this was the second Scarlet Witch custom minifigure that I ordered to make the one that to make my custom Scarlet Witch minifigure, basically. I used both the outfit and the power pieces from this. The main things I did want originally were those amazing red translucent power pieces. They look so cool. But also this dark red outfit with dark red hands to represent her fingerless gloves that she wears and stuff. Just looks so cool. And I'll just give you a side by side with the other custom minifigure that I ordered. I just feel like this outfit is a bit stronger in terms of accuracy to how it looks in the movies. I feel like all the different shades of red in the coat and stuff is a bit inaccurate because the coat did look like one solid colour, so I like this a bit more because even though it's a bit simpler, it feels a bit more accurate to the movie. So I feel like this one looks better. So that's why I ended up using this outfit. I was tempted to use this hairpiece that came with this one. It is in a earth orange tan colour rather than the dark orange. But I do prefer the dark orange. It does look a bit more accurate to like Infinity War and Endgame. And obviously she continues to have orange hair throughout WandaVision as well, so I feel like it's a bit more of an accurate hairpiece. The head that comes with this one is pretty good too, and I do like having it to keep as like an alternate face to use for her if I'm not using the face that I did end up using for her. But I like this cool, like, the red crack, like lightning coming out of her, the sides of her eyes effects that they've printed on there. This is a very well designed custom minifigure. I like the leg printing, the way it's just got a simple bit of like, you know, that lab coat style printing, trench coat style stuff. So that is the third thing that I ordered for this minifigure, and that retails, I'm saying retails, I got it on eBay for £3.49 with free postage and packaging, so yeah, £3.50 about. I'll leave a screenshot so you can see which one I bought. The head that I used for my Scarlet Witch custom minifigure is just the head that they used in the Civil War sets for Scarlet Witch, so this is just the Civil War Scarlet Witch head, and I feel like that's the best Scarlet Witch minifigure that LEGO's ever produced. It's also the head that they've used for Supergirl in the past, and I think a couple of other characters that have red glowing eyes, but it's just got this nice calm smiling face on one side, and then it's got an angry face with glowing eyes on the other. I really like this face just because it is very defined. I like the black outline around the red eyes and stuff. I feel like it just, I feel like it's a very strong face, and but like I said, I feel like the face that came with that other custom minifigure that I ordered makes a good alternate face if you want to show her being even more angry with even more red coming out of her eyes. That makes a really good alternate face too, but I like this one to use as my main face for her, so that's the main face I like to use. Another face I like to use for her is from the Black Canary from the Batman minifigure CMF series, and I love this because it's a screaming face and it reminds me of the scenes where she has emotional breakdowns and she falls to her knees and like her power just explodes out of her. So I feel like if you want to recreate any of those scenes from like Age of Ultron and WandaVision where she does that, I feel like this is a great face to use. This is the Black Canary face from the Lego Batman movie CMF. And on the other side it's just got a plain face, and that face even reminds me of Scarlet Witch, because that reminds me of when she looks at Thanos in Endgame after he's just said he doesn't know who she is, and she just goes, "You will." Like, that reminds me of her facial expression when she says that. So yeah, that's a really great alternate face to use as well. So there are a few face options for your Scarlet Witch minifigure if you want to use those. Okay, and the next thing I ordered for my custom Scarlet Witch is this lovely coat slash skirt piece which they used on the Civil War Scarlet Witch minifigure, but you can order it in different colours from these guys, capesforminifigs.com, and they were selling them on eBay. They have an eBay seller thing as well as their own website, I guess. So and you were able, and the deal was you were able to order 3 of these in any colours you wanted. Like, I could have got these in any colours. I decided to get 3 shades of red, because I wanted to test out the different shades of red and see which ones worked best with my Scarlet Witch minifigure outfits. So you can order these in any colour you wanted. You get 3 and they are £1.85 I think in total, with free postage and packaging. So a really great deal for 3 cape/skirt pieces. I got 3 shades of red just so I could test them out and see which one worked better. I ended up using the burgundy one, but I ordered them in red, burgundy and also rust. The rust is more orangish brownish colour. The red is very vibrant red, but the burgundy is really nice dark red, and it works much better with the outfit that I ended up... No, wrong one, sorry. The outfit that I ended up going with for my Scarlet Witch, and it looks good with her when it's on her. It looks a bit weird next to her now on camera, but trust me, this is the best one. The rust one doesn't look bad with this outfit either, I don't think. But yeah, you can mix and match and pick which ones you want to use, but I think the burgundy works best, but you can choose whichever ones you want, and they're only £1.85 to buy those. So a really good deal, so highly recommend these guys if you want to buy some capes for your minifigures. They do all kinds of capes and stuff, so that's really cool. So yeah, that's where I got that. Then the last thing I did for my custom Scarlet Witch minifigure was I just had a good old rummage through this big box of Lego that my boyfriend had, and I just found as many translucent red pieces as I could. So as you can see, I found a load of studs, and I also found some of these 2x1 brick pieces just to create some cool flying effects and power effects. However, if you go on eBay and you just search Lego translucent red, you can just find a bunch of bundles where you can get loads of different pieces, and they're really cheap as well. Like I've seen like some where you get like loads of pieces for like £2 or £3, not a lot at all. So definitely go do that. I'm tempted to go do that myself just so I can have more different coloured, different shape pieces in these colours to use for her powers. Like I want to get some of the cone pieces and stuff, but this is really cool, and it means that I can do some really cool effects that I'm going to show you now. What I want to do with you guys is just show you some different effects and powers you can make it look like Scarlet Witch is doing with these translucent red pieces that I found, and also these 2 cool power pieces that she holds in her hand that came with the custom minifigure that I showed you earlier. So what's really cool about these pieces is the bits that she holds in her hands, and the actual power pieces are actually detachable. There we go. So that's like a little stud with a hand holder thing that you attach it to, and then you've got that on the end, which means if you want to make these even longer, all you have to do is like attach a bunch of studs or like a bunch of those like cone pieces or something, and you can get this really epic effect just by doing that. Look how cool that looks. It looks like she's blasting off. Oh, I love that. And if you stretch her arms out and point them, it looks like she's blasting someone with her powers. So it's just such a cool effect. It looks so awesome. And also you can twist these pieces to be whichever way up you want them to be. If you want them to be on top, you can have them like that. And that looks cool too. So there are different ways of like doing this. That is really cool. So yeah, that's just a couple ways I've found of doing this. And also you can have her like I did at the start of the video, where you have all the studs under her feet and have her using them to fly with. But yeah, so cool. Just a couple of cool ways to make Scarlet Witch powers, and I think it definitely makes up for the pink powers that you got in the Endgame set. So I'm actually gonna compare her now to the official Lego Endgame Scarlet Witch, and you know, just give my thoughts on that. Okay, so just starting from the top, you've got the hair. As I've already said, I absolutely adore this hairpiece for Scarlet Witch. Just looking at pictures from the movie, you can see that this hairpiece looks a lot like her hair did in Infinity War. Her hair was still the same in Endgame. It had not changed because she'd literally been erased from time in that moment and been, you know, her arms had been reformed in exactly the same way, so her hair was exactly the same colour, and as we saw in WandaVision, her hair was still the same colour. It just looks a bit darker in Endgame because of the lighting and stuff, and because of, you know, they're in a dark battlefield, but her hair is still very much ginger and orange in Endgame, so I don't get why they decided to use reddish brown for the official Lego minifigure and they just reused that Hermione hairpiece. I was not impressed. I don't mind the shape of it, like, I get that the shape of the hairpiece does look like Wanda's hair when she's flying and it's blowing behind her, but it should have been dark orange at least, I think. But I think that this hair mould and this hair colour is the best one for Scarlet Witch if you're doing Endgame / Infinity War. And then you've got the face. As I've said, this face not only has the calm smiling face, but it also has the angry face where she's full on raging, you know. This is a girl who would make Thanos have to call for rainfire just to get her off him. You know, that's the kind of girl this is, but Lego didn't quite get that. They gave her a happy face, and then a happy face with red eyes. I don't get it. They also gave her blonde eyebrows, which is a really weird choice. I much prefer these black eyebrows, but I think the perfect eyebrows would be reddish brown or like red. But I do like these black eyebrows. I think they work fine, and I think they're a lot better than the ones Lego gave her. Moving down to the torso, I actually think Lego did a decent job on the torso. I'm not mad about that at all. I'll just pop her head off if I can. Getting a bit stuck there. This is actually a really nice torso print. I really like the way they've done it. I'm sorry that's not focusing. There we go. Maybe if I move her head out of the shot. But yeah, this is actually a really nice torso print. They did a really good job. It's got some nice arm printing as well, and it looks really nice from the back. But I do also really like the Lego one too. Actually, the only thing I really liked about the Lego official minifigure was the torso print. I was like, oh, they did a decent job with the torso print, you know? So, yeah, I really like this custom minifigure version, but I also like the Lego version too. I'm not mad at that. But the main bonus on this one is that you do get that nice arm printing too. So in that respect, I would say this one's superior. And moving down to the legs, another reason this one's superior is that it lines up nicely with this nice leg printing that you get on the legs, which does follow all the way around the back as I showed you earlier. The Lego official version does not have any leg printing at all because Lego's very lazy and cheap these days in some of their tactics, and I get it. They're a big company. They've got to save money and reuse parts, but couldn't they at least have given her like the fabric skirt piece or something, or just some sort of leg print? Either the fabric skirt piece or leg printing. You don't need both, but just one would have made it a million times better, but they didn't even try to do anything, and that just really upset me. But here I've got both, and it looks great, I think. I hope you agree, but I think this skirt piece with the printing on the front of the legs that goes around the back and sides underneath the skirt as well, it just looks really great. And now onto the power pieces. Mine aren't as cool in the shape as the official Lego ones. Obviously the official Lego ones are a better shape because they've got all these updated shape molds and stuff. I just found a bunch of translucent red pieces in my thing, but mine are a more accurate colour, so I feel like mine look a million times better just because of the colour, you know? It's like Lego. And what upsets me about this is I know that Lego was recolouring those pieces just for that set and just for Scarlet Witch. So if you were doing it anyway, if it was a brand new recolouring of those pieces anyway, why not do red instead of pink? I feel like they're only sticking with pink just because they've done pink for her in the past. It feels a little bit sexist. I don't know if it is. I'm not saying it definitely is, but it does feel a little bit sexist that they're sticking with pink for her. But I absolutely think red looks a million times better, and if you want to go on eBay, like I said, you can just get bundles of translucent red pieces really cheap, and you can just build your own really cool power pieces for your own Scarlet Witch custom minifigure like I have. So yeah, overall I think my minifigure is far superior to the official Lego one, which was a disappointment to me. However, I do really like that torso on the official Lego one. So I don't know, maybe if I do get that one day, I might try out some different legs with that torso and just add one of the skirt pieces, these like nice skirt coat pieces on, and see what it looks like with that. But for now, I'm really happy with this one. I like the dark red all over for the corset and the coat. I feel like it looks very accurate to the movie and all the pictures of her that there are in this outfit. I feel like the hair's very accurate. I feel like everything about this minifigure that I've made here is very accurate. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm gonna sign off now. And I hope you enjoyed learning how to make her yourself. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed seeing me being a bit silly in cosplay again. If you like this, leave a comment, give me a like. Subscribe to see more, and I will upload something else because we have got my custom Arkham Games Poison Ivy video coming up soon, so subscribe to see that. And that's pretty much it guys. See you next time. Bye bye.